Okay, I had some connection problems in the beginning. Yeah, I'm coming up here today to share the messages that I have received with this full moon in Virgo. And I have a drum here. I'm gonna wait a little bit for everyone else to join me. And I'm gonna just use a little bit of the drum, and you are gonna understand earlier on why I am using the drum and why I was guided to use a drum. So I will just invite you for the people that are with me right now to close your eyes a little bit and just enjoy the drumming, reconnecting with your heart, and also connecting with the earth. Okay. Just a little bit for the beginning, for reconnecting, for balancing. Yeah, this Facebook Live, it's about the full moon in Virgo. And it is happening on the 18th of March and exactly at 7:17 a.m. Universal Time. And I'm gonna write everything down so you can check exactly when that is for you according to your time zone. Before we start, I want to invite you to think about Virgos, the people in your life that are Virgos. And I think we can all agree that these are the people that they really like order, okay? And that they like to organize things. So with this moon, the first thing that I want to put out there is order, clarity, getting so much clarity about yourself, about your life, about steps further. And this full moon is also exactly 2 days before the equinox. So it's really powerful. The equinox is also the energy of balance, harmony. But I'm also gonna do a specific video only on this equinox. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow in the morning time for me. But yeah, let us dive deeper with the messages and the energies of this full moon in Virgo. So what will be coming up for you is to organize everything that is out of order, that is out of balance, everything chaotic, and everything disorganized. So yeah, maybe you will also have the necessity to put everything in your space, in your environment, into order. So cleaning things as well could be the necessity that you will have. Also meditation, cleansing and getting clarity, getting this vision about how to go further. That's really supported with this full moon in Virgo. And on the other side, because for some of the people that could be really powerfully showing what is out of order, what is not in alignment with you, being tolerant is the frequency that we want to keep in mind as well in relation to other people. So another thing, imperfections. and accepting the imperfection of life. Okay? And what is imperfection? This is our perspective that things are actually imperfect, and going inside and embracing, seeing the mystery of life itself. So, yeah, really looking into, are you having pressure on yourself, how you have to act, how you have to be, and are you really being a perfectionist? And it is a chance for you to also surrender that and find this healthy balance inside, with the clarity, with the vision, with the order, inside and out. And this is also an invitation for you to trust the life, to trust that things will come into balance, that everything will go into its place, really trusting the mystery of life, the mystery of your heart. And of course, if we are perfectionists, here I also have to mention the expectations that you are having towards yourself, expectations that you are having towards other people. So how much are you pressuring yourself? How much you're pressuring other people, instead of with this pressure, with this control that we want to have over our life, maybe even over other people. This is coming out of not trusting. So invitation to discovering this trust again in yourself, in your intuitive messages, and trust that everything will be taken care of. Okay? So where are you not trusting yourself, trusting other people? This can be coming up for you with this full moon. And with this reason, I want you to be aware of this, look into this, look into the old stories, look into the expectations, look into the limitations that you have, okay? And maybe even some promises from the past that are not aligned with you anymore, that are not aligned with who you want to become, what you want to create. And if we are focusing on the body, this is a time of your third eye clearing, okay? So illusions, breaking illusions, breaking the stories, expectations, the stories you have about yourself, about other people, about life. Really time to crumble, and this is really also suggested that you allow this, that you are not fighting this process, okay? So yeah, third eye, things happening on the third eye, and with this also I want to mention the vision, the eyes, the ears, so everything that is also physically connected with the third eye. On the other side, because we are going to have so many insights, or maybe even already are having so many insights, here I want to say as well the digestion part, and put out the digestion part, digesting all the information that you are receiving. And here everything connected with the digestion, all the intestines and organs connected with that. Here I want to also mention the spleen, the liver, what else? Whatever is connected with the digestion itself. So really giving yourself a break, also a little bit intention to digestive system as well, breathing into those organs, honoring those organs. This is what I want to call in for all of us. The biggest topic and the biggest thing that came up, the message, the most important message was freedom. okay? And I already also posted in one of my stories the mantra for this moon that I want to put out. I am free. My mind is free. And of course, consequently, when our mind is free, my body is free. So letting go all the patterns, letting go all the limiting beliefs. Okay, I am free to be, to move, to express, to act, to feel, to do whatever that is, okay, for you, coming up, whatever you desire from your heart. I am free. Freedom is my birthright. So I'm just gonna read it one more time, the mantra, without explaining everything. I am free. My mind is free. My body is free. I am free to be, to move, to express, to act, to feel. I am free. Freedom is my birthright. Okay, so like I said, liberation. Allow yourself to liberate yourself from everything old, releasing, letting go, really looking into the stories that are not allowing you to fully express. So stories you have about society, and I mentioned that before, I'm not going to repeat myself. Okay. And because of so many things can be coming up for you, one of the things that can happen with this moon is that you have digestive problems like diarrhea, or on the other side that you feel you're completely blown up, so you cannot go to the toilet, okay? So look into the resistance if that is the case, okay? Let me just correct this. Okay, so yeah, feeling sick, okay, or maybe getting sick, that can happen with this moon because it's a huge clearing happening on all the levels, really freeing ourselves mentally, emotionally, physically, if there is anything stuck in our physical body, and also spiritually, okay? And another thing that can happen with this moon is headache, okay? So looking into what you're trying to control, what you're not maybe allowing yourself to feel, okay? And because the freedom is the topic of this full moon, here I also want to encourage you to work with the bird spirits, okay? The birds that came up for me to mention here are eagle, an owl, crow, raven, dove, and phoenix as well, okay? Rising above the change and the rebirthing, okay? And yes, I encourage you with this moon to meditate and to reflect, to dive in and to really allow yourself to see. Okay, so the first thing, freedom. The second, and the bird spirits. Whatever it is, do a meditation and ask who of those bird spirits want to work with you, okay? And just allow yourself to receive their medicine. And that's the reason why I'm having the drum here, like going on a journey to receive the messages and to meet with your animal spirit guides, okay? Okay, so of course, the second thing that I'm putting out here is journeying. So allowing and taking time for a journey to the other worlds, to the other realms, and connecting with other worlds, other realms, and dimensions, okay? Realities, okay? So taking time for this. The things that I want to mention here, drum, trees, so connecting, working with tree spirits as well, getting clarity, and connect with the shaman, with in, okay? And of course, when we are talking about shamanism, also connecting with the ancestors, breaking the patterns of our ancestors, breaking the patterns of on our soul level, maybe that things that we are repeating for lifetimes, okay? But most of all, also receiving their wisdom, knowledge, whatever they have to say to tell us, okay? And help us if we are having any challenges in our life. And another thing here with journaling, also opening our imagination and connecting with the dream world. Here, when I'm talking about imagination, I want to mention imagine, create, and fantasize on the other side, and not having control. Because what happens when we are fantasizing, we usually find ourselves when we are completely there in the story, so really like observing that, fantasizing about something is also showing us what is missing in our life. So let us acknowledge that and find a way to give this to ourselves, to manifest that for ourselves, okay? So fantasizing is something that is happening completely automatically, is connected with our subconscious mind, and we don't have control over it. On the other side, imagining and directing the energy, the power into a specific direction, this is also creating, okay? Projecting the energy in a specific direction, and by that, creating with our mind, okay? So becoming in control of our mind, traveling to the dream world, and from there creating, healing, whatever you need at this time, co-creating with the universe, with everyone present with you. And it is a really powerful time for you right now to plant some seeds, okay? And the third topic that came up, main topic for this full moon, is completion. And when we have a completion, we on the other side have a new beginning. So we are really supported to close the doors to whatever in our life we don't need anymore, okay? So we are really supported to close those doors, to finish, do everything connected with the unfinished business. You also have, about this, by the way, a specific Facebook Live that I just dived into that. If that is something that you feel that you are called to do, you can get more ideas there and more understanding how you can do that. Okay, so yes, it is really supported to get aligned with the pulse, with the of the universe, of Earth itself. It is really a time of rebirth, and here I want to mention the spirit animals: phoenix, frog, and for some reason also bear came up. Okay, so frogs are really connected with the change and are really supporting us in the change, in the transition, transformation. So and as well, Phoenix is helping us to rise above everything that was maybe limiting us in the past. So my invitation to you is to become the change you are searching for in the world. Okay, so letting go, and here was a really clear message, really beautiful message that I wanted to dive deeper with you in what was said by my guides, is to really let go of the persona that you have created. What I mean with this is we have maybe created a mask for the outside world, but who we really are, what we really want to do, really looking into that. Why? Because with this full moon, we have the chance to balance, and the equinox being there just 2 days away from the moon, to balance and come in harmony between our spiritual self and human self. Okay, so all these things that we have experienced, that people were limiting us, not accepting us if we were completely ourselves. Here I also want to mention insecurities, to be who you are, really looking into that, really liberating yourself of that, and really stepping into your mission, into your soul purpose. Okay, so today I was guided to use one of the decks that I normally don't use and just pick one card, and it's actually a Sacred Sides deck. I'm showing it here, and I'm gonna also attach the picture with all the explanation of the card that I have pulled. And when I pulled it, it really made me cry, because I had the chance and this blessing to actually an opportunity to visit this sacred site when I was a kid. Okay, I was traveling there with my parents, because actually with my mom, because my father was working in Jordan. And the sacred site is called Petra. And why it made me cry was because I was visiting this place for days now, and it was coming up for me for days now, and I was like, why is Jordan coming up so much? And yeah, just when I took this card, it was just like I just started crying. Anyway, I was really touched, because I was traveling there with my mind already before that. These mysteries that I was mentioning in the beginning. Okay, so here the message was to really unlock the heart mysteries and unlock the mysteries of life. And this sacred site is actually connected with the energy of exploration. Okay, and here I want to say, who do you feel yourself to be? Who you always felt you are meant to be? What you want to do those things, do those steps in that direction, and let the world to know who you truly are. I'm taking some messages also from this book and what I'm gonna share for you, and it is really resonating for me. So really being in your truth, your own authentic self, shining your light, shining in all your colors, and really letting go of everything that you believed, the stories that you had, that was not allowing you to completely, freely be who you are, okay? And express yourself, like I mentioned in the beginning, the mantra of this month. The thing that is also connected with this day, with this card, is numerology, which was also coming up a lot, the numbers for me in these few days. Yeah, sometimes I want to say things so quickly that my tongue is just like, oh my god, I cannot do this. Okay, so truth, mission in your life, purpose in your life, your hidden talents and ambition, and really allowing yourself to travel, connect with new friends, really looking into that, allowing yourself to see with this, allowing yourself to remember with this full moon in Virgo. This was a really strong message, what is supported. I'm gonna also pull 3 cards of the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Okay, let's see what comes up. Okay, connect with fire. Connect with your heart. Yeah? So give to the fire, maybe a ceremony with the fire, to give to the fire everything that you don't need anymore. Okay? Connecting with this energy and allowing your inner fire to burn, allowing yourself to shine. Okay. Also, maybe working with the violet flame, asking for transformation on one side and lighting up, giving more power to what you want. Okay, aromatherapy. I was working with this as well these days. Yeah, with aromatherapy, I would just say that really look into yourself, what you need right now. Do you need like upliftment? Do you need support with releasing emotions? What is coming up for you at this moment, at this time? And we have also a crystal here, so working with the crystals as well, I would say. And how we know that a specific essence is for us is we will love that smell, and this smell is what we need at this moment, at this time. So even if you don't know a lot about the essential oils, just check the smells and you will know which smell is the most beneficial for you at this moment, at this time, with this full moon in Virgo. Okay, the last card. Sync with the moon. Okay, really work with the moon and the stars. Really connecting with the stars and bringing in your soul. Everything that you are also on a soul level. Okay, allowing your soul to express through your body. Embodiment. This is also what I'm getting with this. Ask for the support with embodiment. Okay, this is actually what I wanted to share with you here today. And the conflict that I mentioned, the conflict between who you are on a soul level and who you are here and now. I just want to mention here that I'm preparing for you the workshop on this topic. If I remember it correctly, it's gonna happen on 27th, I think. I'm gonna have it online to really, for you to understand the inner conflict, how it comes to it, where is it originating from in this lifetime, what are the things that are not allowing you to completely be. So next weekend I'm gonna have this workshop. I'm gonna also post it in the comments if you want to join me there. And another thing that I want to mention is tomorrow for this full moon I was guided to do a prayer, meditation, activation. I'm gonna work with the sound with you as well. A little online gathering in which I want us to share the things about this full moon and also do the prayer, meditation, activation for One Earth and for us to be one nation and really bringing in the rainbow consciousness, the oneness consciousness, and as well. I'm gonna post it in the comments so you can read more about it, how I was inspired and why I was inspired to do this. And yes, here I also want to say we are all light and we are just representing different rays of light, and this is aspects that we are working with that are the most powerful in our energy. So then it is like different distortions of this light is different people, different souls who we are. So that's why also working with the rainbow energy, working with the rainbow light and all the rays of light, this is also one of the things that we will touch on with this special gathering that I am offering. And this gathering is also really the reconnection with the nature, your inner nature, and it is just name your price based. So it is a donation based, and even if you don't cannot afford it, it is also a possibility to not give a donation, but just do it through the link that I am gonna post, because you're also gonna receive on your email the connection to the Zoom gathering. So yeah, that's it what I wanted to mention here. I hope to see you there, and see you in the next upcoming video. Like I said, I'm gonna do a special video about the equinox. Okay, enjoy this full moon and allow yourself to receive all the blessings. This one is a really powerful one. Okay, enjoy your day and weekend.